Good morning and welcome back for another video with myself, Darren. We have done our vehicle checks already. We've connected up to the trailer with the unit already. The only thing we need to do is go around, make sure the electrics are working once we've done the Susies, and then we're pretty much ready to hit the road. It's going to be a nice and easy day today. The first job, and pretty much all day to be honest with you, is going to be doing stock transfer for one of our clients. So going down to Southport, reversing a very tight gate, getting in there, loaded up, taking it to either one of their other depots within the vicinity of where they are, or taking full loads from their place over to Knowsley, get tipped off. I might be doing that one or two times, not too sure yet. I'll speak to the FLT guy when I get there. But what an absolutely beautiful day it is today. And for a Friday, it should be not a late finish. I think around 3:30, 4 o'clock today. For a Friday, that is not bad going. Electrics are all working. For us to get to Southport from where we are now, quite nice and easy, jumping up the M6 onto the M58, cutting across, and over at Switch Island, we'll be following the road for Southport. Can't remember which road it is now off the top of my head. I think it might be like the A6. Could be completely wrong though, so don't hold me to that. And then following it all the way up through Southport town centre, and then our client's just on the other side. Nice and easy to get to. What an absolutely lovely day it is. I know I've said it already, but yeah, really nice today. It makes such a difference though for your work, doesn't it? Some nice clear skies. Wish that PDA was shut up. I do hope you had a great weekend. I've not got too much planned myself. I'm in two minds really, whether to come down to Haydock on either Saturday or Sunday for an hour or two. They got the Truck Fest on. Not Truck Fest, I think it's like the Great Northwest Truck Show. So all the trucks might be coming down this way a little bit later on. Might see them, might not. But if you did go, let me know down below in the comments. What were your thoughts on it? Was it a good show? I've been twice before. They are pretty good to be fair. Worth going down with the family for a couple of hours. Not as big as your normal truck shows, but still a lot of trucks turn up. So plenty of amusement fair rides there as well for the kids. They have a little stage set up. Normally have like a little entertainer on. A couple of entertainers throughout the day, shall I say. Yeah, it's not a bad day out. But next week, I am actually looking forward because we are going to truck racing. Yes, that is right, truck racing over at Donington Park. So that should be quite interesting to go and watch. I've never been to truck racing before. I've seen them a few times on the TV, on like YouTube or whatnot. It looks really fun, and they pick up some speed, them trucks. They really do. And I think the week after that we're going away in a caravan. Then I'm going to be off for a week actually. Going to be my birthday. Oh my god, I'll turn 40 in 2 weeks. That's depressing, isn't it? What's the date today? Is it the 11th, isn't it? Yeah, so 12 days. No, 11 days. 11 days, I turn 40. Oh, and I do feel it. I really do. God help me when I'm 60. It's absolute carnage down at Switch Island this morning, and we need to try and follow for the A59 it is. Right, I think them three go that way. It's so confusing, this one sometimes. This roundabout. It says at the top, lanes 1 and 2, M57. However, there's 3 lanes that go there instead. So we're following for the A59, so we need to go around the roundabout and then come back on ourselves. I'm sure 3 lanes do go down the M57. One stays on 59, one goes down towards Aintree, another 2 go down towards Bootle, and then the one that we need, Southport, and I think there's Ormskirk on there as well, on the sign above. It would help if you actually see the paint on the floor, because it's faded away that much. You don't have yellow boxes on these lights as well, so you always get people parked blocking the roads. Right, thank you very much. A little bit like so. You got them cars where they are. Just try and read the sign. That's the A59 lane number 3, so I can't get in that lane anyway, so I've got to wait, unfortunately. No wonder why there's so many accidents on this road. There's always accidents going on around here, unfortunately. Looks like we can't make it through this time round. It's absolutely chaos, isn't it? Right, unfortunately I'm going to have to push forward a little bit.
Side pedestrian. Side pedestrian.
Oh, lo and behold, look at that. There's another accident. Just go hang fire there, let this police car through. Always accidents on this junction. Looks a fairly bad one, to be honest. I think some lady's trapped. I don't think it's long happened either. The fire brigade have not turned up yet. Looks to be a lot of fluids on the floor. The lady Poor lady's trapped inside the car. She seems to be okay, on a phone, shaking up, I think, as you would be. But I think the doors just took a lot of the impact. I mean, the police didn't seem too concerned with her, did they? Poor lady. I reckon there's probably one a week on that junction. Right, time is now 5 to 8, coming up to. Got another half hour or so before we're at our destination. Got held up a little bit on that roundabout. Ideally we need to be there before, well, around 8 to half 8. What's that spray can? Unsure about how many miles away we are from the claim. Currently not got the sat nav on. I've been here quite a few times, so I know off the top of my head which way to go, etc. I think around a half hour anyway, normally is from here. Just depends on traffic. If we get stuck behind all the school traffic, go past quite a few schools, and then you got town centre itself. To be fair, town centre is normally quite free flowing, so we should be okay there. Oh my word, what is going on? There's another accident or a police scene up ahead, and now they're directing traffic off the road to go around. Now the roads around here aren't really HGV suitable, but we've got HGV just came out of there. That's got to be a good sign. At least they can make it round. What on earth is happening today? Right, I think there's a lane, so we'll do a right, then we'll do a left, and then it brings us back onto the road up ahead. I'm not too sure how wide the roads are though. I've got no option really. You got the farmers out in the field doing some planting by the looks of it. Making a really big dust cloud. It looks really cool though. Right, we've got a HGV coming down again. So we can get down, but it's just going to be really tight, and it's going to be hard doing the left turn here because I've got to take up even more space to swing it round. Just hanging firing a little bit. Hopefully there's enough space for the truck to get past. Doesn't help with these cars what are parked on the left hand side, it just makes it a little bit more narrow, but obviously the people when they parked the cars there didn't really expect other road diversions to be passed past their house. Okay, the car's waiting for me, which is good. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Really tight left turn now. And traffic's backed right up. So I need somebody to hopefully notice that I need a big swing to stop, to let me out. So let's nudge a little bit. I've got no chance of getting this turn. Oh, there we go. Thankfully, some lady has noticed that I need a really big turn to get past. A little bit like so. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, thank you. Oh, this is what you call chaos. Quite fun at the same time, driving down little roads like this, because it keeps you on your feet. It makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it, when you're driving like this? Because you constantly got to be thinking about how tight is the corner coming up, is there another vehicle which is a wide load or anything coming down that I need to be careful of, try and keep distance from the vehicle in front. We've got another truck coming round. Need to make sure there's enough space for the other driver to come past myself. It's all about road positioning, especially when it's going to be quite a tight turn in a second. I need to make sure I keep far over to the left as we can. Before I leave Southport a little bit later on, I need to double check with the traffic report to see how this area is doing. If this road's still closed, then I'm just going to avoid this area. I'm just going, I don't really know which other way I could go. Maybe go towards Ormskirk. It's quite tight and narrow going through Ormskirk, but it's better than sitting in all this traffic. Just go hang back a little bit, let the bus pass. It's always moved over. Damn out. Just gets a bit narrower on that section. I mean, I know there's a red light there, but technically it's not really in use, is it? Because the roads are closed. Just hoping it's not a bad accident. Nobody's seriously injured. That's not a good sign, is it, when they close both sides of the road off? There's a police car. I think it might just be out of shot of the camera, but on the left hand side it's blocking both lanes of the road. You would have thought there'll be an officer with the car and just traffic managing as such, telling people to go through this red light, because that's what's causing a lot of the backlog as well. Stop start. Oh, it looks bad, I think. I'm not kidding, there's about at least 10 police cars, maybe ambulances down there. I can see a lot of blue lights. Got another police car flying down there.
From what?
Oh, please don't be another accident. I don't know if I could take it if there's another accident. Ah, it's going to be a new housing estate on the left hand side by the looks of it. Travelling through Southport town centre, nice and quiet. I do like the look of Southport, it's got a lot of history to it. Oh, is this another accident? There's 2 police cars there. You got one on this side of the lights, one on the other side. And I think you got, oh, God knows what's happening. I've given up. I've given up. There's too much stuff happening around here today. Maybe a bank robbery. You got a Barclays Bank just there. Where the 2 police cars are parked. Or in the hotel. God knows. At least it's not another accident. Thank you very much. Rightio then, finally arriving at our clients. The gate on the right hand side where it says 5 miles per hour, that's where we've got to reverse into. We're right in that corner. And yeah, got cars parked across the way. Lovely. It's going to be a little bit of a tight one, so it's got to take our time with it. And hopefully nobody drive behind us, because we always get that around here, unfortunately. Hazard lights are on. Now I've got to swing it out to swing it back in. I need to keep it close to the curb as I can. Take it nice and slow. Start bringing it back around. Can't really see much because the tree's overgrown. We're looking good. Well, that was quite perfect actually for what we needed. Oh, we've got a truck down here already. That's not good. Let's hopefully, if I pull to one side, there might be enough space for them to get past. No, they're leaving, so that's all right. Sorry, mate. Let's get ourselves in the middle. And that will do us there. That's the gate we had to drive through earlier on. As you can see, fairly tight. And with the car across the way, doesn't really help, does it? Since we've got to go around the corner, might as well take advantage. Today, guys, we are going to eat well. So that is going to be our dinner a little bit later on. Nice little ribeye steak. Of course, you can't cook a ribeye without some nice butter. And in you go until later on, along with the butter. And got some corn as well. We've got a lot of seagulls up there this morning. Hundreds of them. Departing for 10 past 10. I've checked on Google Maps and that road is still closed from earlier on, so we've got to go a little bit of a different route to get to Knowsley. Luckily where we are, it's not too bad to actually get past it. So on this main road here, we're going to be hitting a left, and then it's going to be left at the garage instead of right, what we normally would do. then we're going to be following it down for Burscough, and I think that is the A59, that route, and it'll take me all the way down to Switch Island, and then we jump on the M57 then. So let's go divert Formby or that whole area. Unfortunately, the place at Knowsley have been taking around 2 or 3 hours for an unload recently. We've been there before about 4 hours in the past, but then other days you could be there 45 minutes in and out. Perfect, sat nav's picked it up now. Looking at an hour drive to get there, 24 miles in distance. If it works out okay going this route, I might start using it in the future instead. Welcome into Burscough. It's a nice little village, Burscough. I like it. Got quite a few nice little campsites around this area as well. So if you've got a caravan, could be worth paying a visit to one time. Not too far from Southport Beach. Still got 13 miles to go before we are our destination at Knowsley. Still due to get there for 11 o'clock. So another 30 minutes left. Back at Switch Island now, trying to get onto the M57 from the A59 junction. I think they cleared up the accident from earlier. Is that a bright pink Tesla? Just seen drive past on the right. We've only got 4 miles left to go. Should be there in the next 5, maybe 10 minutes. Fingers crossed it's going to be a quick turnaround at this place. Well, that spot looks as good as any. Get myself a seat and just enjoy the sun. So in you go. Air fryer powered up by my little power bank just there. 180 degrees, 20 minutes should do. That's the kitchen unit for today. I'm getting the pan really hot. Throw some butter in there. Season that steak right up with a bit of salt. Give it a nice little sear. Flip that bad boy right over. Put some extra butter in there. Couple of knobs. Biggest problem about cooking with these stoves is getting the right temperature for it. They're not the best heat underneath, unfortunately. And there you go, just letting it soak a little bit in all the butter. Let's see how the corn are doing. Oh, they are looking very good indeed. I have to say that is looking absolutely perfect. That's the pan cleaned down whilst the steak is resting. Now that is what you call a nice, healthy dinner. I'm just gonna sit here, feet up, pretty much eat this like a caveman because I don't have a fork with me. I mean, a knife. That was absolutely amazing, if I say so myself. Really, really good. So good. Shout out to the subscriber over there. Didn't quite catch your name, unfortunately, but have a great day, mate. Reminds me as well, Stephen, one of my subscribers, he's asked me a few times whether I've tried the night heater on low and if it does, in fact, blow out cold air. I can confirm it blows out cold air, so thank you very much. I never knew that was a thing with the MAN trucks. So it's an aircon you can actually use with the engine switched off technically, so thanks very much, mate, appreciate that. I checked on Google Maps before leaving. The road is reopened according to Google Maps. It was showing closed earlier, but we've still got a lot of heavy traffic coming down here. I don't know if it's because we've got the lane closed for the people doing the mowing of the grass, or has it not been reopened, but Google Maps is meant to be live, really, isn't it? So it should technically be reopened on Google Maps and reopened on here. It should be the same. I can't see anything up ahead. Traffic's free flowing on the other side, so it's not roadworks. Oh no! No, no, no. Google Maps, you lied to me. Oh no, I don't know where I'm going now. Where does this route take me? I think if I go down to the end, do a left, I'll come through that little village place that I was earlier this morning. God, I can't believe Google Maps lied to me. I thought it would have been open by now, to be fair, so it must be a really bad incident, and it's not good if it's still closed at this time of the day. It's currently 22:01, and we originally went past it, I'm gonna say, was that 8:30 this morning? Luckily the grass is nice and dry and we don't have a heavy load. It looks to be moving, so that's good. It is moving. Just some of the larger vehicles are struggling to turn left. I do hope they're all okay in the accident. But there were a lot of police around it this morning. Alright, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Try and get somebody who can give way for me. I need to come right out. Especially with that railing where it is. I'm not going to be able to get around it properly without taking both sides of the road up. I thought somebody was letting me through then. Perfect van driver. Legend. Absolute legend. Thanks, mate. Oh, these are quite narrow roads as well. I know a lot of people say to me that some of these roads that we drive down, like this one here for an example, when I say it's a narrow road, it is technically a narrow road. I know it's nothing like Cornwall for an example, or way up in the Highlands of Scotland, or some of the more rural places that we do get to visit, but it is very narrow, this one at the moment. And this is a wide angle lens, by the way, so everything seems bigger than what it actually is. Passenger side wheels, the near side, are right on that white thick line, and everything on the driver's side is on, if not over a little bit, the middle line. So we've just got to be very careful, especially when you're going around a little bit of a corner. So I'm just trying to move over now to get on a little bit of the grass verge. The other truck driver's going over the pavement just to get past. How far down is this to go? I think we've got quite a bit of distance still to cover. Oh, I really like that archway up ahead. The way nature's just overtaken the archway. It looks really, really nice. It looks old, doesn't it? Like history. So I'm not too sure what the story is behind it. Well, it looks interesting. Maybe it used to be like a manor house of some sort back in the day. There's nothing behind it other than a field. There's definitely some history to it. Why is there so many cars parked on that corner? We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's a little bit dangerous. Especially when the cars don't really want to let them in. As hot as it is, by the way, guys, you got to wear your leathers. You've got to wear your leathers. If he falls off that at speed, that's just going to grind his skin right off, isn't it? Oh, I thought he was stuck then. He's flooring it down there. Be careful, mate. Currently queuing up still. Trying to get through a little village. I think it was called Bluebell, possibly. Just got to be careful on this corner, the trailer doesn't cut it. So I'm just waiting for a little bit more distance between myself and the car in front, so I can get round the corner. I've got a truck coming as well, so let's let them through first. And let's get around. It's a nice little place around here. In Blundell, that's what it's called. Just drove past the little village hall. Still got cars parked across the way, but it's not as bad as what it was last time I was here. There are the vehicles that are parked in front, and unfortunately, instead of going down to their other warehouse down the road, which is nice and easy to get into, we're doing a tight right turn here, but reversing into it like we did earlier on. Nice and slow, a little bit more left turn, and back to the right. Then a little bit more left turn. Kind of bends a little bit, you see, it's not perfectly straight. So I've got to swing it back out to get back in. Got to be careful on the passenger side, quite close with the mirrors, so I've just got to turn it out a little bit so the mirrors just get past the corner, and then we can straighten it up. Take it nice and slowly, that's the best way to do it. When you're reversing, never feel pressured that you got to rush, so that's where the mistakes happen. If somebody's trying to force their way in front of you, like always edging forward, just ignore them, pretend nobody else is around. So if you start concentrating what other people are doing around you, you go start stressing and losing your head. So nice and easy. Little manoeuvres and just go nice and slowly. So if you're making any mistakes on your turn, it's easy to rectify it then. The FOT driver's waiting for us already. Time is now 20 past 2. Time is now 20 to 3 and we're finally ready to head home. Well, head back to the yard at least. And when I do eventually get back to the yard, because we've got to try and avoid Formby due to the road collision, we will be then going home. Luckily there is a different way we can go, and it's pretty much going the way we came down, to be honest with you, but you can hit to the M6, cut across near the top end of Ormskirk. So that looks like the best way to go. 26 miles if we go that way. And we're due to get back to the yard. We've just gone 3:30 if everything goes to plan. Thanks mate. That beer garden looks a bit busy today. I don't blame them, I really don't. If I had the opportunity I'd be in there. very rarely I go down to the pub. I mean, I don't think I've actually visited any local pubs where I live. However, even back in the day, I wasn't much of a pub drinker. I'd rather just get a crate and either go around someone's house or just chill out at home in the garden. Save a couple of quid that way, don't you, instead? Very expensive pubs. But however, on a hot summer's day like today, a nice ice cold glass of Copperberg does go down really well. And I'm not a big cider drinker either. And if you're wondering what my drinker choice is, it's got to be the classic Scotch. Can't beat a good whiskey. I treated myself the other week. I got myself a 15-year-old aged whiskey, and it was about 60 quid, and I think that's the most I've ever paid for a whiskey. But I thought, do you know what, I'm going to treat myself. A little bit of a celebration at the time, I can't remember what it was. So I bought it. Fair enough, it does last a couple of weeks. I don't drink it all in one night, but it was okay, the whiskey, it wasn't too bad. But however, I always find the famous grouse, the black edition, because it's got a smoky black taste to it. I think it's in a smoky barrel or something. But yeah, the famous grouse smoky black edition is a lot better, and that's 20 quid for a bottle. So it just shows it's not always about the more expensive whiskies. And it's really smooth as well, the black edition one. No ice, nothing else for it, just a nice cold glass, and then pour it in. Sound like an alcoholic like that, don't I? But every so often, after a long day's work, a nice little small, probably like a double, like 2 shots worth, 50 ml of whiskey, just goes down really nice. So you're not getting drunk or anything, it just mellows you out a little bit and then go to sleep. I probably do that once a week. That's as much as I drink. Let me know down below, what is your go-to drinks? Are you a fan of the whiskey, bourbons? Do you like brandies? Can't be a vodka, can you? I can't remember last time I had vodka, if being honest with you. For about 20 years. Sherry, that's another one that a lot of people used to like. Or is it just a classic, either a cider or a pint at the end of the day? That Hawkstone's pint was quite nice actually, we had the other day. A little bit of lemonade to top it up. Make it a little bit more refreshing. Oh, it does say unsuitable for heavy goods. Is that all the way down there? I was going to hit a left there, but I don't know if I can actually go down that way. So I might have to go down towards Ormskirk, and then through Ormskirk, and then onto the M58 that way instead. I thought seeing a truck go down that way earlier. I mean, you can technically go down there. It's just an advisory really not to go down. do know I can get to the M58 through Ormskirk, just go around that way. Or worst case scenario, like near Maghull. Oh, actually, I think there might be a lot of weight limit changes around Ormskirk. I don't think you can actually get through there anymore. You used to be able to get through, I think it was Edge Hill University, drive down that way. But I think they put weight limits in the area. Just trying to think. It's alright, we're okay at the moment. We'll just carry on going the way we are. And then try and cut across when we can. Should be finishing before 4 o'clock anyway, and for a Friday, 4 o'clock's a great finish. Can't park that there, mate. I'm sure he's had a breakdown. Not just parking on the little roundabout for the sake of it. Very tight. Sunny Burscough. Looks absolutely lovely around here today. Oh, I do wish they had a good air horn. I'm in a really big truck and I've got a horn that sounds like a Mini. Right, I think this is the route I was thinking of earlier. Cut through to Standish. And then follow it all the way down to the M6. Thank you. I do feel like I shouldn't be driving down here, but there's no signs. Oh, don't be another accident. I've had enough of traffic for today. So I get home. My son's got a little paddling pool at the moment in the garden. And you know for a fact that I'm going to be jumping in that when I get home. I'm going to get my chunks out straight away, jump in there with him. What's going on around here? I think we've got a truck trying to reverse into the site, possibly. Looks a bit of a tight one. Well done, drive. Done well getting in there. Done well to get in there, mate. Time's just hit 10 to 4. We're back at the yard. All I need to do is drop the trailer in one of the bays so then it can be used over the weekend if needed, or on Monday if anybody needs an empty trailer, and then we're calling it a day. We've got a bright and early start on Monday morning at 3 AM, so it means getting up for work at 2 AM to start at 3, to get down to Milton Keynes for 7 a.m, and it's going to be a night out on a Monday, which also means there won't be any vlog on Tuesday, but however Wednesday will be classed as a mega vlog, because we'll be filming both days as well as the night out. So if you've never seen any of them, go back, check some movie ones, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. I am going to call it a day on a video, so again, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate everything. Have a great weekend, have a great week, and I'll see you again. And next time, as always, keep safe, keep on trucking. Bye for now.